Good evening to you. We begin tonight with a local child advocacy center that says its mission to protect the youngest victims of abuse is at risk.
The Children's Protection Center is anticipating big cuts to their federal and state funding, which could leave them with a $700,000 shortfall. Channel 7's Kayla Christian visited the nonprofit today, and she joins us with the story. Kayla.
Yeah, Chris, Beth, the Children's Protection Center works with the local agencies to respond to child abuse in Pulaski County, like law enforcement, the prosecutor's office, and the Department of Children and Family Services. They say they can't afford such a loss to a large profit of their funding.
The Children's Advocacy Center, like CPC, cannot close. We are the only agencies that do what we do in our communities. There is no other agency that can do what we do.
Little Rock's Children's Protection Center, at risk of losing a significant amount of funding.
So we have largely been funded through private donations, some foundations, and some government grants. One of those grants is administered by the Department of Human Services. Another grant is a federal grant from the Victims of Crime Act. It's funding. Both of those are at risk. And there's a lot of things we don't know behind the scenes of why they might be at risk.
The potential loss to CPC would be substantial. Its funding through DHS, provided by the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program, totals around $400,000. On top of that, the center could lose as much as $300,000 from the dwindling Victim of Crimes Act's fund.
When you shut down CACs or significantly reduce funding, in our case, that's going to look like $700,000 potentially. We cannot continue important services to make sure that our communities are safe, that we allow our investigators to hold offenders accountable, and that we can provide services to kids who desperately need them to overcome the trauma of abuse, to make sure that kids are getting the services they need to heal from abuse. And not only that, these investigations are actually worked through Children's Protection Center.
The cuts will result in things like a loss of mental health treatment services, reduced access to medical exams, longer investigation times, and a lack of in-depth interviews. Officials with the center are calling on the public to reach out to state and local leaders.
This needs to change at the state level. We cannot fundraise our way out of this. While donations are wonderful and important, what we really need our community to do is leverage their relationships with leaders. Let them know that they need to support this mission. They need to help find solutions to this so that CACs are continuing to provide services to kids.
Now, CPC says they shouldn't be thinking about having to roll back services at a time that they should be expanding. It takes about $1,000 for every child they serve, meaning around 700 children would lose support out of these cuts. On your side, I'm Kayla Christian.
Okay, Kayla, thanks so much. We did reach out to DHS for more information on why these funding cuts are happening. We are awaiting that response, and we'll share it with you with this story on KATV.com.